So, my name is Velma from Chris Family Farm, and I am right now standing outside looking at potential garden space where I would like things to go, what I think would do good from all the research and stuff that I did. So, some people in my family are excited and proud of me because they know the struggles that I've had learning and trying to comprehend things. Um, so I'm really excited about a few plants that I'm going to be planting, and like the lavender. I'm really excited about lavender because of my anxiety, and it helps you relax and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that. Um, I want to get some mint. I don't know if I want to start that from seed or if I want to buy the mint plant, like the chocolate mint. Um, because that really helps with my stomach problems. I have a thin stomach liner, and last year I noticed I got a couple mint plants, um, and I would have stomach issues. I'd wake up like really sick to my stomach. Like this morning, I'm really nauseated. My stomach is hurting, um, and I knew that from research I knew that lavender or mint helped with your stomach problems, and like so what I did was when I had my issues, I would pick the leaves off in the morning, and I would just put those straight in water, and I would drink that throughout the day, and it helped my stomach, and it tastes good. It's like mint water, so it tastes really good, and it really did help my stomach problems. So I want to get more mint plants to help with my stomach. I really wish I had some right now because my stomach is really bothering me. I have a thin stomach liner and acid reflux kind of thing, so I've had issues for a while. And with the lavender, it helps with my anxiety and my depression and my me being so anxious and me being so moody. Like I love how that just mellows me out, calms me down. I don't have to take a pill. I'm trying to get away from my pills. Um, Another bonus with me growing the garden last year was my A1C, because I'm a diabetic, went down to 4 something, and I was pretty excited about that. Um, Although nothing I grow is going to help my shortness because I'm always going to be short. So we just makes me think of my cousin. I wanted to take a picture with him, and he's one of the people I look up to, and literally, because I think he's 6 foot something, but and his brother and his sister are pretty tall too. They're taller than me. I'm 5'1", 5'2" with my shoes. So depending on what shoe I'm wearing, I'm 5'3". But I was like, I want to get in the middle of my one cousin and his sister, and he was like, it don't matter where you stand, you're still gonna be short. We're taller than you. So yeah, I remember being pregnant, and my brother and sister, me and my big belly with David, propped their elbows on my shoulders and just leaned on me like a prop. But I want to ask a question to kind of interact and get people to comment. Um, if I don't understand what your answer is, then I'm pretty sure I can have somebody help me read the comments. My mom helps me read, Russ helps me read, my mother-in-law helps me read. So there's ways, I mean, some things I can read. I'm not that slow, but I'm slow. Um, my question is, what are things that you're excited about growing? And what made you want to grow a garden? What made you want to have vegetables, things like that? Um, what is your, favorite thing to grow, and what made you want to grow that? Who inspired you? Those cats. I really wish you could see them. They're getting in a hot mess. Um, the main person who inspired me, growing up, I always wanted to have a farm. There was 5 things. I wanted to buy my mom a vehicle. I wanted to have a farm with a lot of animals. I wanted to buy a truck, which we had. I wanted to be a veterinarian, and I wanted to be a famous singer. I'm not a veterinarian, but I do like doctor on my animals, so that's close enough for me. I'm not a famous singer. I don't think I could sing that well at all, but in God's eyes, I feel like I'm famous enough. And my son thinks I can sing, so, I'm just kidding. And I did buy my mom a vehicle, and I did have my favorite truck, which was a red Chevy. We had to get rid of it because it was possessed. It was possessed. And we found out that it had damage, like frame damage and stuff, so. And I have a farm. But as growing up over the years, I forgot about those things. And maybe a year or so ago, God revealed that to me again. And I am amazed of where I used to be to where I am today. I don't have a lot of money, don't have a fancy car, don't live in a mansion. I mean, it is what it is. It is a camper with a tarp. Because the thing is leaking and we don't have a way to fix it right now. So we put a tarp on it. So I'm happy. God has provided me with a roof over my head, a man to take care of me and my son. He's provided me with the encouragement and the ability to grow a garden, and the excitement to have animals. I think my favorite animals would have to be my ducks. I've always loved ducks. And there's a few chickens I have that are my favorite. They're no longer with us due to predator issue and Frankie. So what are some things that inspired me? Russ, he inspired me. He would always say in 11 years that we've been together, if you want to be a farmer boy's wife, then you need to do this. So I come out and I hoed the garden with my mother-in-law, and I shoveled cow manure, and I fed a cow. And growing up in the city, I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee, in an area called Fraser. There was no cows. My dad had a garden, but we wasn't really allowed in it. Although I did sneak a tomato or two, but it was just a really small garden. I don't even remember how big it was. So I never was around farm animals like chickens, ducks, horses, cows, pigs, never around none of that. We did have dogs, and we did have cats, and we did have fish in our fish tank. So, looking back now, I wonder because my dad and my Aunt Martha would always talk about how they grew up and how they had a garden and how they wrung chickens' necks, and so I wonder if my dad would be proud of me today. I wonder what he would think about me having a farm and even thinking about butchering one of our chickens. I wonder what he would say about me making quilts. My dad never knew I sewed. I started that after he passed away. My Aunt Martha did. My dad never knew I had a farm. He never knew about me growing a garden. He never, like, my Aunt Martha did. She knew about it. It's just one of those things to where I wish I could ask him what he thinks about who I am today. Had to take a minute and just work through my emotions. So, I guess my dad and my Aunt Martha would kind of be an inspiration to me. My Aunt Martha's always an inspiration to me. And I said this before and I'll say it again. If we ever get pregnant again and it's a girl, her name will be Martha. I stand by that 110%. So if you guys have any questions for me, I would try to answer them the best I can. And I didn't mean to get so emotional, but it's a sensitive spot when it comes to my dad and my Aunt Martha. My dad's been gone since 2009, so that's, I think, 10, 11 years, something like that. I don't even know. Can't do the math in my head that quick. His birthday just passed, and he passed away in February of 2009. And my birthday's next month. My sister's birthday's next month. So it's a very emotional month for us. I'm really excited because hopefully by then Russ will have my greenhouse built. And in March, my Aunt Martha passed. So I don't know. Just the thought of them not being here no more. There's nobody left on my dad's side of the family. There was 5 of them. Nobody's left. There's 9 on my mom's side. 2 of them have passed on. So I have like tons of cousins and stuff. There's 3 of us, my brother, my sister, and I. It's my brother, then me, then my sister. Nobody, like my brother and my sister don't really do gardening. They live in town. My brother and them, they don't come out here because there's no cell phone signal. I do have, that I know of, 2 cousins that have their farm. Both of them actually I look up to. One is in Kentucky, and the other one is in Texas. So, one, he just lost his dad on my mom's side. So, yeah. I don't even know if I'm going to post this or not. Let's see, what else? I don't know what else. We'll see. That's all I know that has a farm that I know of that I'm related to. I'm pretty sure other people do, but I'm not. Those are the ones I grew up with. And I'm not going to mention their name because I don't know how they feel about me having a YouTube channel. My one cousin, I just talked to his mom, and they told me that he has 5 acres of land, and they're the ones that live in Texas. He has 5 acres of land, and he just got 2 baby calves. Would it be calves or cows? I think it's calves, ain't it? They're bottle feeding them. One's going to be for meat purposes or breeding purposes for generations for meat purposes, and then the other one's supposed to be a milk cow. He's wanting to get chickens and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited for them to start a farm and start their start their own homestead. I am going to be sending them some of David's sunflower seeds because I asked David, and my aunt said she would love to have some for her 2 grandkids that she's raising. So I'll be sending them some of that. I do have a random question about garlic. We had those when I had the raised bed. If you can see that dark spot right there, is where the raised bed was, and then we moved it over right here on the back side of my mother-in-law's trailer. We had garlic in there, and we transplanted them into buckets. I don't know if that was a good idea. I don't know if they were supposed to be moved. I don't know if I ruined them. So if you guys know anything about that, can you let me know? Gonna jump off of here and take my mother-in-law to town and upload. I might upload this video, kind of emotional, and it's probably really boring. But the part of having a YouTube channel is to share your life with other people, and gardening to me and sewing to me is kind of how I work through my emotions and my anxiety, and it's sometimes how I process things. So I really didn't think I would get into gardening because of the heat. I get really sick in the summer with my migraines and everything else, and I get super sunburnt to where I blister sometimes. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to fight through it and get a routine with it. But for now, I will see you guys on the next one. I am Velma, and this is Chris Family Farm. Also, guys, please help us hit 140 subscribers for David's birthday. That's the only thing he's really asked for. And geese. He wants to hit 140 subscribers because he will be 14. That's why he has 140. And then he wants geese. So that's the only thing he's asked for. He doesn't ask for a lot of stuff. When he does, we try to make that happen. So please help us hit that 140 mark. And I will see you on the next one. I thought I was seeing something up on the hill. I guess I was seeing things, I don't know, up there on the hill. So, it's like there. I will see you guys on the next one. And thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave comments down below. I do geek out on things. When I get a comment, I get super excited. And when I get a new subscriber, I get super excited. Russ and David think I'm weird. But I just want to help somebody. I don't have the money to help somebody. I can't just give you money. I can't just go and do things. I don't know a lot of stuff, but for somebody that's in my shoes or is similar to me and my personality and some of the issues I have, I just want to help. And I want them to know that God loves you and never give up. So, catch you guys on the next one. Bye.